everyone, and welcome to my little library. Thanks for joining me today on my debut booktube video. I appreciate you checking it out. I'm really excited to start this and to talk to you guys about books. I've been watching booktube for quite a while, a good year or more, and definitely have some favorites out there, and just thought, you know what, I might as well jump on the bandwagon because I've got a lot of things to say and I read a lot of books. My main goal really for the channel though is to keep myself accountable. I have a problem. I really like to buy books and I don't read them as fast as I buy them. I'm sure other people have the same problem. I'm not too worried about that, but I really need to tackle this huge TBR pile that's behind me. None of these books I have read. I need to read them. They're all looking awesome. I love them all. I don't want to get rid of them, but I need to get on it. So part of that is to really hold myself accountable and show you guys what I'm reading. I am not going to be stupid and say I'm not going to buy another book until I finish all these other books, because we all know that that's not going to happen. But I'm definitely going to try to limit my book buying this year until I get a really good crack at these books. So let's start this video off with my January TBR. We are about halfway through the month, but it's not too late. We can throw it out there. So what I'm going to read this month, I've got 6 books that I want to get through. The first one is The Weight of Silence by Heather Gooden. She is one of my absolutely favorite authors. I love to read her books. They are definitely full of mystery and suspense, and she writes from multiple characters' point of views. So I cannot wait to read this one. This one is a 7-year-old girl. Something happens to her, and we don't really know what it is. And she goes silent. She doesn't talk. So it's all about figuring out what happened to her. How do we get her to talk again? It's awesome. I've read a number of her books before. I've read Little Mercy's Missing Person. There's probably 4 or 5 that I've read, and I love Heather Gooden. I've seen her speak a couple of times at our local Barnes & Noble. She's awesome. So definitely cannot wait to get to that one. The next one is actually a duology. I don't have the second book. My cousin has it. She'll borrow it to me, I'm sure. It's called The Book of Ivy by Amy Engel. This I've heard some really great things about. It's a dystopian book. She's basically she's going to marry the president's son in this city that they've kind of come back from. She's going to marry the president's son, and her job is to kill him. I mean, hello, it's going to be great. Small book, short book, should be able to get through this one pretty quick, but I'm really excited for this one, and then I'm getting my hands on the second one because I've heard there's quite the cliffhanger of an ending, and you're going to want to pick up the second one right away. So we'll knock those 2 out. Next book is actually my book club's book of the month. I belong to a small book club in my city, so every month we meet, we meet twice a month. One meeting is kind of just general discussion. What are we doing? What are we reading? What are we liking? And then the other meeting is we discuss a book. And this month's book is Jodi Picoult's Small Great Things. It's a Jodi book. It's going to be awesome. I've read just about every Jodi Picoult book out there. I think there's a few older ones that I haven't, but I'm sure this is going to be amazing. Going to make me think. She always does. I don't know too much about this book other than I know it tackles the race issue. I believe there's a nurse involved who is black and a patient who has a baby, and the baby, and obviously they're white, and there's some tension there. I don't know much else about that. I don't need to. I know I'm going to love Jodi's books. She always makes me think. She's great. So that one's for book club. The next one I want to read is actually one that I got from the Book of the Month Club. I subscribed to them for about 6 months and then realized I wasn't reading their books, and so I stopped the subscription until I could actually read the books. And this is one of them that I chose. It's called Sleeping Giants. I've heard this is really great, a sci-fi book. It's by Sylvain Neuvel. I hope I said that right. And this is basically a little girl is riding her bike, and basically this whole hole opens up, and she is found in the palm of a giant metal hand. Right? Pretty cool. So can't wait to get this one. I also have heard it's written really well, or really cool, almost like a case file type writing. So I thought that would be a really cool thing to check out. And then the last book I want to get to this month is The Silent Sister by Diane Chamberlain. I've heard some really great things about this book. I don't know too much about it, which is the way I like to go into books. Diane Chamberlain is an amazing author. I've read a couple of her books before. One of them, The Secret Life of C.C. Wilkes, is like on my top list to recommend to people because it's just awesome. It's gripping. It's a mystery. You have no clue where it's going, and I'm sure she'll do the same thing with The Silent Sister. I believe this is one where a woman's growing up, and I believe her name's Riley, thinking that her sister had killed herself, but it sounds like she didn't. So we will see what happens, but this is definitely one I'm going to pick up. So I'm definitely kind of, by the looks of this, in a mystery thriller type mood this month, but 6 books in a month is a lot for me, actually. I don't normally do that much, but I've had some time off and I should be able to get through these. And I also have an hour commute every day, so I listen to audiobooks as well. So if I can't get to reading one of these, I will definitely get it on audio and listen to it in the car. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on these books and to get tackling this huge pile back here. I will do another video and kind of go through what is on my TBR and show you what's out there and how big the stack really is. This is only a little bit. So thanks for joining me along the ride, and we will see you next time. Bye.